joining us in studio this morning, Mr. Robert Reynolds. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a busy couple weeks, but we're moving on. Speaking of busy, now usually Robert comes in here and he's got his cheat sheet. He hands it to me. And it's 2-3 pages. Today he hands me 4 full pages, so we got plenty to get to. We've got to dive in head first. Let's talk first and foremost about what's going on with the genealogical stuff.
Yeah, I've got. I just want to say hi to Tom Sama and the Sun Country Gym, and the Burger King workers and my poultry people, and thank you for listening today.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm a fan of the Whopper myself. I'm gonna probably head over and grab a Whopper for lunch today. So let's dive into your agenda. What's first on the agenda today?
Genealogical is at 1:30 at Wilson Cobb Library.
Okay.
And it's on the second Thursday of each month.
All right.
And they're starting back next month on the second Thursday.
Second Thursday, and they're starting that back after taking a little hiatus. Obviously, COVID's been kind of a weird thing to deal with, but they're starting that back as of the second Thursday, which is next Thursday.
Yes.
Actually, 1:30 p.m. at the Wilson Cobb Library there. And that's over on, I believe, Alameda? I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Wilson Cobb Library there. So come on over if you want to dive into some family history. It's a great place to do so. Now, let's talk about some poetry, because the High Prairie Poetry Society is gearing up for another big meeting.
Yeah. I've been the president of High Prairie Poetry Society for 11 years now.
Oh.
And we took the summer off for June, July, and August.
Just for some inspiration.
Back next month on September 17th.
Okay.
At 2 o'clock, we'll be in Enchanted Hills Park.
Awesome.
And anybody, any ages is welcome, 6 years old, 100 or whatever. And you can come and read poetry and make your own poetry or whatever you want to do, and come and have a good time.
I like poetry in the park. It's kind of a nice concept. It's like, it harkens back to the days of Shakespeare, where people would be like holding skulls and walking through and chanting out, couplets. So yeah, come on out and join the High Prairie Poetry Society September 17th there at the Enchanted Hills Park. And blood season, obviously, the blood supply is at historic lows, so we need you to donate.
Yes, Best House blood donations.
Mm-hmm.
They need all types, especially 0 plus.
Yeah, positive, absolutely.
I say you can give blood every 2 months, and I'm due for this month. And you can contact him at 575-578-1198, and you can also go over to the office and make appointments and stuff.
Absolutely. I don't know my blood type right offhand. I think I'm negative, but I'm not positive. See what I did there? All right. So let's move on and talk about physical therapy.
That was pretty good.
Thanks, sir. I try to get them in where I can.
I put that down my book.
But Sun Country Physical Therapy, let's talk about that for a quick minute.
Yeah, I've been going to Sun Country Physical Therapy for over 9 years now, and I've lost 130 pounds
in
the last 2.5 years.
That's amazing.
I was 324, now I'm 192.
Wow.
And they're at 800 West 2nd Street, and they're open from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday, and on Friday from 8 to noon. And it's a good place to go. And you could also, they have walk-in service also.
That right there is the best advertisement out there. You lost 130 pounds working with Sun Country Physical Therapy. I went from 317 down to 199. I'm back up to about 250 now, or 230 we'll call it now. But just that massive drop when you get down to Wonderland. When you see the 1 at the beginning of the number, it's such a cool feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, I did that too. I went down to 209, started eating them hamburgers and stuff, back up to 269.
Yep.
And Mike at the gym said, "What are you doing? You're going the wrong direction." And so far, I've stayed down now for over a year and a half.
That's awesome.
He said, "You can't do that. You got to watch the food and the exercise."
That's right. It's a system of both of them. It takes a village to raise up a decent body. So there you go. All right, let's dive into what's next on your agenda here.
The Kiwanis Club.
Yes.
The second and fourth Tuesday of each month at Los Cedios restaurant at 2303 North Main, and anybody's welcome to come.
Awesome.
And their number is 565-8900 at Los Cedios.
Yeah, at Los Cerritos there. Yes, the Kiwanis Clubs of Roswell doing fantastic work. So if you want to be a part of Kiwanis, then you can do just that. Now let's talk about flute practice. That's going down.
Yeah, the flute practice is Anderson Museum on Thursdays at 6 p.m., and you must be experienced.
Okay, so you need to know what you're doing. They're not looking for novices here. You got to know the flute pretty well. It's
Yes.
not just that one-time band camp. You got to actually know what you're doing out there. So if you're a flautist, then come on out and join at the Anderson Museum Thursdays at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Now, this next one, this is important because this is definitely a big need in the community.
So, Harvest Ministry and Salvation Army and Community Kitchen, they all need donations and volunteer help, and there's a lot of hungry people out there.
There really are. And, I was talking about it last hour with Mr. Bob Power, that it seems like the homelessness problem in Roswell has grown exponentially just since the pandemic started, with people who were living paycheck to paycheck, got furloughed or laid off. That problem has become great, and the need is great here in southeastern New Mexico. So if you can help out in any way, whether you're donating time or resources, Harvest Ministry, the Salvation Army, and the Community Kitchen can absolutely use those donations. So please do if you can.
Also, the inflation hasn't helped that much for people either.
It's really been a bummer, man. It really has been hard. I've had to take up a side hustle, and I know I'm not alone. A lot of people have had to find second jobs just to make ends meet. But this is the world we find ourselves in. You can't take a second job because you keep yourself too busy to do that.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So what's going on the next thing on your list here?
The Roswell Arts and Crafts.
Yes.
The Roswell Museum Arts Center.
Second
There's
Saturday.
a second Saturday. It's going to be this coming Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
From 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. And I go there, and they make all kinds of different crafts and stuff. And they have some snacks and also some drinks.
Yes.
And it's really a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you for reminding me, actually. I take my daughter to the second Saturdays, and so I'll be there this Saturday as well. The cool part is if you get there at the right time, at 11 a.m., there's a free planetarium show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
My kids love the planetarium show. I go for the fractal. Beforehand, to get everybody's eyes ready for whatever they're showing, they put a fractal up on the screen. And it's like a trip down a psychedelic wave pipe. It's so much fun. So, yeah, come on out to Second Saturday in the free planetarium show. It's absolutely worth your while.
Yes.
Big event coming up in October, and I'm so excited to have it back. Let's talk about Walk for Hope.
It's been 2 years. This will be the third year, Walk for Hope.
Yep.
October 1st from 6 to 10 p.m. It's going to be at the Gateway Football Field, and it's free. They're going to have all kinds of things going on, and you can call Patty. I don't have the number on here. I forgot. But it's October 1st from 6 to 10, Gateway Football Field.
Absolutely, helping out the Chavez County Cancer Fund, and this is their big fundraiser. And I know this was all situational, that they had to move it to October, but I'm so thankful they moved it to October. Walking around on Labor Day weekend, it's just hot. It's just hot out there. You got a bunch of people out there trying to walk, trying to show their support, but it's just hot. Move it to October, cool things down a little bit. That's how it's done. Be a part of Walk for Hope, folks, and help support the Chavez County Cancer Fund in whatever way that you can.
Now, also, they got the shirts on sale for $20.
Oh, yes.
And for the cancer patients, it's free.
Yes. And I have it on good authority, since the party's going to be in October, might just get your hand on a booby cookie or two. The booby cookies are going to be coming back for a new go-round this year at Walk for Hope.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Hawaiian Dance Group.
Yeah, the Hawaiian Dance Group, they meet at St. Andrew's Church at 7 o'clock. And it's a free class. And for more information, call 575-840-7234, and they can give you the time and stuff like that.
Excellent. Now, is any of the class taught by the Sweet Leilanis?
Yes.
Is it taught by them? That's awesome. I've been a fan of their dance for a number of years. The local dance troupe, the Sweet Leilanis, here in town. So if you want
to, you better know how to swing your hips on that reef thing you got.
You really do. Yeah, you really got to be. I don't have that kind of swivel in my hips. I've tried.
Either.
I've tried. So let's talk about the VFW. They're back active again.
Yeah. I'll go to Grace Community Church and train you both. The VFW sign up came back. It's the third Thursday of each month at 7 o'clock at Grace Community Church.
Awesome.
And they're looking for new members to sign up also.
There you go. Fantastic. So if you're a veteran of a foreign war, or you are a family member of a veteran, then this is a great organization to be a part of. Come on out and join up. They could definitely use you.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about your talents, because you, sir, are a crooner, and I've actually got your album in my other studio. I keep it on hand.
I wrote these 14 songs. I wrote on the CDs, and there are 14 songs for $15, and they're really good. I gave you a copy a long
Yes, you
time
did.
ago,
Absolutely.
and we'll tell you the number and stuff at the end of the show.
Sure. Yeah, we'll drop the info at the end, so if you want to pick yourself up a copy of Robert's gospel album. Now the Fine Arts League is gearing up for. They're looking for some new members.
Yeah, the Fine Arts League. They're at 223 North Main Street, and they want new members. And for information, I have two phone numbers: 575-914-0042 and 575-625-5263.
Excellent. Fantastic. So if you want to be a part of the group that's bringing fine arts to southeastern New Mexico, you can do just that. Call 914-0042 or 625-5263.
Yes.
All right. The First Methodist Church has meetings.
I'm so happy they brought this back.
Yes.
They got some delicious meals there. That's where I go. It's at the First Methodist Church. It's this coming Wednesday on the 20th.
Okay.
I mean the 17th, rather.
Sure.
And it's at 5 o'clock, and it's $6 a person. And the children eat free, and they got some really two cooks there,
Absolutely.
and the meals are delicious.
Yeah,
and
it's
then it's just you just have to come out and enjoy.
Sure. It's one of those things where, trust me, it's only once a week, but you're gonna eat real good for that one time. They're gonna hook you up.
And it's
kids
every
eat-
Wednesday also.
Absolutely. Now this I'm absolutely in love with the Spencer Theater. I have been since I saw my first performance up there. The acoustics in the Spencer are phenomenal. So let's talk about the Spencer.
Yes, I go to the Trinity United Methodist Church at 9 a.m. and I sing my two gospel songs.
Oh yeah.
And it's at 9 o'clock service. And Pastor Young, he's from South Korea, and he does a wonderful job. And 11 o'clock service also.
Okay.
And so come on out, and I can sing and I can put you to sleep.
I doubt that. I'm actually kind of fascinated that you said the pastor's from South Korea.
Yes.
That's awesome. That he
They
came
just got ordained 2 months ago for a complete Methodist ministry, and it was wonderful.
Very cool. Came all the way from South Korea.
Yes.
Now let's talk about Spencer Theater. I was getting ahead of myself. I apologize. But let's talk about the Spencer.
Yeah, the Spencer Theater in Alto, New Mexico, they got some summer session going on. And for more information, go to SpencerTheater.com. And they say they have some wonderful program.
They do.
I was going to bring a picture today, and I didn't, and for Mike, and I forgot to left it at home. But I'll hopefully I'll bring it next month.
Sure.
But Spencer Theater, if you haven't been there, it's really a nice place to go.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's set up in a beautiful little area. I had family that had a house up in Alto, so I was visiting up there with some family, and we got a chance to go check out the Spencer, and I've been in love with that place as a venue ever since. I mean, it's just such a great performance space. They have fantastic acoustics. It's set up perfect. It's set up for symphony orchestras to play. So they have great sound in that building. So yeah, definitely check out the Spencer if you are in the area. So let's talk about the So Craft Pen Pals.
They got the Soulcraft Pen Pals. You got to be 60 years and up, and it's free. It's on Wednesdays from 1 to 3. It's the Ross Museum and Art Center, and that's all the information I got. There's no phone number.
Why you got to be separatist? Why can't I'm under 60? How come us under 60s can't play along with the Pen Pals?
Yeah.
I see. You got to be exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
See how it is. All right, fine. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Joy Center. I love the Joy Center and all the work they do.
The Fitness Joy Center, we got 1822 North Montana, a 10-week course, and it's twice a week, and we hope you can make each one. And more information is 575-312-3500.
Absolutely. My dad used to call bingo out at the Joy Center. Actually, back in
Oh,
back
yeah, they
in the
got
day.
some good bingo, too.
They
Yes.
really do. They absolutely do. The New Mexico Occupational Therapy Service. Let's talk about them.
The New Mexico Occupational Therapy, David Sanders and Sam Chavez, and they can give you more information on this at 575-624-7000.
OT is very important. My daughter, as part of her training through Los Positos and through the early intervention, she underwent and still is undergoing a lot of physical, occupational, and speech therapy. But occupational has always been a big part of that. And it's definitely something that's important. So if your occupational therapy needs aren't being met, they can help you out with that as well.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's talk about the Historical Society. We've been talking a lot about the walk down memory lane, or I guess in this case, the drive down memory lane.
Yes, the Historical Society's got the drive-through, their fundraiser, and That's 575-622-8330.
Yeah, 8333.
And
Actually.
also, you sign up there, and then you go to Pepper's Grill and Bar in the
Yep.
parking lot, and but they'll give you more information
Yes.
on all that.
Now, yesterday was the last day to RSVP for the drive-through history, but they are still taking RSVPs for the next few days. So if you haven't already made your RSVP, please go ahead and do so. It's $100 per plate, and that feeds or per meal, and that feeds 2 people. $500 feeds 10 people, and that's for the table. And again, more information 622-8333 or roswellnmhistory.org for all the info you need to know. Now let's talk about LibFest. I'm not excited about the title. I'm very excited about what's happening. It's like you guys could have called just called it Liberty Fest. I feel like calling it LibFest, you're sort of like you're kind of screwing yourself over with who's going to come out. But yeah, let's talk about LibFest. It's coming up quick.
It's coming up August 20th.
Yes.
LibFest at the Liberty, 312 North Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And for more information, go to the Facebook page or call 575-627-2600.
I have a ton of friends of mine who are performing at this, including Miss Marie Manning and my buds in GDP. That's it stands for Gross Domestic People. They're going to be performing at LibFest as well, along with just a great host of local and out-of-town artists. So get your tickets now for LibFest. It's coming up quick.
They have too many wonderful people go to that place.
Absolutely, they really do. And by the way, I'm not sure if you had heard about this. At the end of this month, it's country artist. There's a country artist coming at the end of this month, and he's the name escaped me. It'll come to me in like 5 minutes or so. But yeah, a lot of big names coming through the Liberty. So get your tickets now. And if you want to be a bona fide member, visit thelibertyinc.com. Let's talk about what's happening. And we actually talked about this last hour. The dance at Westminster Church.
Now, this is also August 20th. The dance at Westminster Church from 6 to 9 o'clock on Saturday. And it's $5 a person. And they got Dwayne and Jill's going to be there. Outstanding couple for singing.
Yes.
They're country and western. They're going to have food. And it's $5 a person. And it's 6 to 9. And I've been there a lot of times. And it certainly is wonderful.
And they're also doing a silent auction. They are looking for donations, especially of cakes. If you want to donate a cake to the silent auction, they will absolutely appreciate that. If you want more information, you can call Bob Power at 910-4648 or Tom Blake at 420-3434. Yeah. I like when our worlds collide like that. I have the backup info for you. That's fun. Now we're in the throes of farmers and gardeners season, which means the Farmers and Gardeners Market is back.
Yeah, they got the market, Main Street Farmers Market on Saturday from 7 to 11.
Yep.
At the courthouse lawn. And you can really got a lot of stuff to pick up and what you want to do.
Absolutely.
And
Get there
just
early.
Go there and get something good.
Yep, get there early because a lot of the good stuff goes real quick. So it's a great place to start your Saturday morning off, Get yourself some fresh fruits and vegetables and go about your business. And let's talk about what's next on your list here.
This next one, August 4th to the 14th. It's in Gallup. It's intertribal ceremonies at Red Rock Park.
Okay. I was having trouble reading that, but so it's the tribal celebration, basically the powwow.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome.
And you can go for information at GallupIntertribalCeremonies.com.
Okay. GallupIntertribalCeremonies.com for all the info you need to know about that. So if you want to gear up for the powwow that's coming up, I believe at the end of the year in Albuquerque, this is a great chance to be a part of that.
Yes.
Let's talk about what's going on in Carlsbad.
Yeah, Carlsbad. That's also August 11th to the 14th. It's a Hawk Festival.
Oh, fast.
The First Posse Arena, 1601 East Green Street. And we're going to have the King and Queen. And you can go to the Facebook event, and you can find out more information.
Get your tickets now for Hog Fest, going down August 11th through the 14th at the First Posse Arena. That's exciting. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. You're all over southeastern New Mexico. First you're talking about Carlsbad, now you're talking about Las Cruces.
Yes, Las Cruces. This for August 13th. Tales of the Railroad Music Museum, rather, at 351 North Mesilla. And you can call 575-528-3444, or it's a railroad story they're going to have.
I like that. Tales of the Rails. One of my the first book series I ever got into when I was a kid was the Boxcar Children. I used to love reading those. So if you want more Tales of the Rails, I'm guessing the stories of a lot of people with bindles on the end of sticks.
Yeah.
Come on out and listen to the Tales of the Rails. Now let's talk about what's going on in Santa Fe.
Santa Fe for August 19th and 20th, the centennial of the Indian Market.
Okay.
It's free. Friday is 4 to 6 p.m., Saturday 6 to 9 p.m. And it's a fashion show also, and auction. And that's all the information I got.
They've really been doing that Indian market for a full 100 years up there. That's absolutely crazy. If you've ever been to the Indian market, it's right outside the square, and it's absolutely you can find all kinds of great stuff up there. I found just tons of great turquoise jewelry. One time, there's a Chuck Jones animation studio just off the side of the Indian market. I got a framed cell from one of the old Warner Brothers cartoons from back in the 40s. Just all kinds of great stuff there. So yeah, definitely coming out to the centennial celebration of the Indian market. Yeah. Now let's talk about Heritage Fest.
Alamogordo, August 20th, the Otero County Heritage Festival and Street Dance, 1100 New York Avenue, from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. It says the Flickering Center Performance Art. You can visit flickeringcenter.com.
flickeringcenter.com for more info about Heritage Fest going down, Otero County Heritage Fest going down August the 20th. Now let's talk about the firefighter competition. The
Carlsbad, August 26th and 27th for firefighter competition. It's free. It's 9 a.m. on Saturday, and it's going to be. You can take the charity relax. I can't read it. Charity relay rather at challenge.
CharityRelayChallenge.org.
I can't read
.org. That's all right. I got you. It's CharityRelayChallenge.org. If you want more information about the firefighters competition, that's going to be happening August 26th and the 27th. Yeah. And now let's talk about Family Fun Day.
Yeah. Dublin, August 20th, the Family Fun Day. They're going to dinosaurs at 5317 North Livingston Highway. It's the Western Heritage Cowboy Museum in Lee County Hall of Fame, and it's also on August 20th.
Awesome. Yeah, there's going to be dinosaurs there. You're already speaking my son's language. Anything dinosaur related, he is absolutely on board.
Yes.
Now let's talk about this is what we've been talking about for a minute. So the Artesia Chamber of Commerce got their Clays Crusher event coming up.
The Artesia, August 27th. They got the Clay Crusher sporting clay fan sheet. You got 12 targets. Visit Artesia Chamber of Commerce.
Absolutely. The Chamber has all the info that you need to know. And this is, I believe, the 27th annual Clays Crusher tournament that's going to be happening later on, I think August 27th.
Yes.
There at the in Artesia. Now, let's talk about Symbols of New Mexico, because I'm fascinated by stuff like this.
Now, Las Cruces, September 2nd. The gallery Talk Symbols of New Mexico, 501 North Main. And it's artist Victor Chick talks at the gallery at 5:30 at 501 North Main. And for more information, it's 575-541-2154.
There you go. 575-541-2154 if you want to learn more about Symbols of New Mexico. And I'm fascinated by, like, if you've ever been up to just outside of Albuquerque on the west side, they have Petroglyph Park. It's a great little tour if you ever get a chance to go up. But you get to see some of these amazing symbols of the state of New Mexico. And I love Petroglyph Park. So that kind of stuff fascinates me. So definitely get more info on that one. Now let's talk about what's going on in Cloudcroft in September.
Now, Cloudcroft for September 2nd through the 7th. It's the free Shady Pine Chamber of Players concert, and it's free. It's 200 Fox Avenue. And for more information, it's 361-557-1960.
Now, when they say Shady Pines, they don't mean of questionable intent or repute. They mean they cast a shadow. They don't mean they're bad trees. Those trees aren't involved in, like, drug dealing and stuff. They're Shady Pines. I'm just teasing. Come on out, folks. It'll be great to see the Chamber Players concert. That's going to be happening on September 2nd, I believe that is. Now, in Carlsbad, we jump to the Beach Band Show. What's happening over there?
Now, Carlsbad, September 9th and 10th. The Jericho Feast, 10 a.m. It's the Beach Band Shell Community Hope Center, 904 Riverside Drive. We got food, music, and all kinds of things going on at 575-706-0379.
Absolutely. Jericho Fest going down September 9th and 10th there at the Beach Band Shell in Carlsbad.
Yeah.
Now, Family Fun Day is happening in Lovington. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, Lovington, September 10th, the Family Fun Day, Black Plains Rodeo, Western Heritage Museum, County Hall of Fame, 5317 Lovington. The Facebook event page will tell you a lot more on this.
Sure will. Absolutely. Just head over to the Western Heritage Museum Facebook page. They'll have all the info for you about Family Fun Day. That's going to be happening there. Alamogordo's got some happening down at White Sands in September. Tell us a little bit about that.
Now, Alamogordo, September 16th through the 18th, White Sands Balloon Fest. It's Ed Branson Balloon Park at 5 p.m. And on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., the Mass Ascension is going to happen, and you can get the information at the Facebook page.
Now, they're going to be having a mass ascension?
Yeah.
Okay, because a mass dissension would be just where everybody comes and stares at each other and just casts, like, just evil stares. Just casting dissent. Just mass dissension. But I like that idea a bit more. So let's go up in hot air balloons and then just stare daggers at each other. Yeah. That'd be fun. So let's talk about the what's happening in Alamogordo in September.
Yeah, Alamogordo on September 24 and 25, the Prickly Pear Fest at the Desert Forge. Gutierrez Hubble Hour Alliance. You can call at 6029 Isleta Boulevard Southwest. You can go to the Facebook page, and you'll get more information on this.
Sure, the Prickly Pear Fest, which I'm a huge fan of. I love me some prickly pear. Although you got to get rid of the prickles first. You don't want to eat those things fresh off the vine. Trust me, you only learn that lesson one time. Now let's talk about what's happening at Calvary Baptist Church.
So the Calvary Baptist Church, they started on the 31st, and they got the 5 Sundays for the month of August.
Okay.
And this coming Sunday, they got to have the games, everything from 4 to 6 o'clock. And then the 21st, they got the art. Then they got another movie on the 28th. And all these are free, and we got people can come out and enjoy themselves from 4 to 6 o'clock.
Very cool, very cool. So just some free, fun nights at Calvary Baptist Church. That's going to be happening. The next one, it looks like, on the 14th. So come on out for a game night on the 14th. You said 4 to 6 p.m.?
Yes.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about...
We'll do number 40, then number 39.
Sure, absolutely. Let's talk about what's going on at Grace Church.
Yeah, Grace Church, it's August 12th, this coming Friday.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to have a special guest, gentleman speaking out there at 6 o'clock at Grace Community Church.
I actually have info on that. I believe this is going to be the back-to-school event, Inflatable Stories with Dr. Dan. That's right, Dr. Dan Bellamy is going to share biblical truths in a vibrant and colorful way that will engage you and bring the Bible to life for you and your children. It's happening August 12th, 6 p.m. at the main auditorium of Grace Community Church. And they are asking for non-perishable food items to donate towards Harvest Ministries. So if you can help out that great organization, that would be fantastic. We're coming out this Saturday, August 12th, for that big event. Now, finally, let's dive into what you have here for the anniversary.
Yes. Chris, Robert, and Don, it's going to be our 58th wedding anniversary. It's going to be at Janet Hills. Everybody's welcome. 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday, August 27th. Food, games, and Don's birthday is also, we're celebrating August 31st.
Awesome.
So we're putting them both together.
Awesome.
But our anniversary is really August the 29th. So it goes to 27th, 29th, and 31st. It covers everything.
58 years. That's crazy. That is absolutely something to attain for. That right there, that's relationship goals, people. That's amazing. Well, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
58 years strong. That's fantastic. And yeah, come on out, folks. If you want to help celebrate Robert and Don's 58th anniversary.
Yeah, we got another couple that's going to come. Al, the rest of us will celebrate theirs.
Huh? Oh, cool. So it's going to be kind
Al and my brother.
of a joint celebration.
Also, Maria and Shane's coming out, and we're just going to have a wonderful time.
Fantastic.
And it's I appreciate everything the radio station does here and getting the stuff out. Y'all do a wonderful job here.
We absolutely appreciate you and you know, consistently coming by and being a part of our family. So big thanks to you. Now, folks want to reach out, want more information about anything that you talked about today, because we need to cover a lot of topics, or if they want to get a hold of maybe your album, how do they find you?
Yeah. It's Robert Reynolds, 575-208-9513, and you can call anytime on any subject that we covered.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time. Once again, congratulations. 58 years strong. That is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
You have a wonderful day.
You too. We'll look forward to seeing you again next month
Yeah.
to keep us updated on all this good stuff.